today?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Monday morning, I think it's the 16th of May, and we're at Marple Junction, and as you've just seen, we met the trip boat coming out the junction just as we were going into it, so we had to do a little bit of reversing and manoeuvring, and Sue's just gone to get some milk and bread from a co-op before we set off from Marple, because we're not sure where the next shop is and we're getting a bit low on milk, so that's the plan. So I'm just waiting here till she comes back. Shouldn't be too long, it's just down the road at the bridge, and across the way there is what used to be the CRT yard, which is now a building site, and the CRT facilities are no longer there, but they are building new ones, but of course they're not in a state to be used yet. So that's the new facilities, and then this is the old warehouse, which is a fine old historic canal building, and we're told that there's a community project in the pipeline to restore it and bring it back into use, so that'll be good, because the old canopy there has seen better days. I mean, the building itself doesn't look too bad on the outside. I don't know what it's like inside, but they are going to bring it into community use, so that's good. So at some point the canal side will look a lot tidier. we've arrived at the top of the Bosley Lock flight. We've moored round the bend there. I'm looking in the opposite direction, and somebody's saying something.
From Marple, 18 miles.
18 miles from Marple.
Probably 16 actually.
Yeah, they're getting eroded. These old tombstone milestones.
It could be a 16.
Yeah. 16, yeah. So this is bridge 53, which is the final bridge before the locks, and we're just going to have a wander to the top of the lock flight. So this is the top of the flight, lock 1. It's all very peaceful at the moment, but in the morning there'll be boats proceeding one after the other, I would expect, one of which will be us. But we've got to stop there and do the servicing before we go down. And there's the padlock put on by the CRT, and there's the notice about when we can use it. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so we'll be here as near to 8:30 as we can. And the next lock is quite a distance from lock 1. It's over the bridge and in the distance, but the rest are quite close together. Once you get on the flight, they're quite close together. That's a nice cottage with the biowash running through the garden. On the hill there is the transmitter. I can't remember the name of it, but I will look it up. You can see that for miles around. There is a water point at the top of the locks, but it's a bit awkward to moor up when it's busy, so we'll probably get our water across the way there and pull into that arm, just so that we're off the main track of the canal, because the facilities doors are around the back. But it's nice and rural here, about 3 miles south of Macclesfield, I think, and it's a nice spot out in the countryside. We're heading towards the Trent and Mersey Canal now. This is the stop lock at the end of the Macclesfield Canal. The depth's only about 3 inches, I think. It was there to prevent wastage of water from one canal to another. level difference is about 12 inches. Looking at the level it's dropped in the lock. Don't know. We've got a companion. That's Hall Green stop lock. We're now officially on the Trent and Mersey Canal. So that's the junction, successfully negotiated. Now heading towards Harecastle Tunnel.
Morning.
Good morning.
Alright, I'll check your light and horn.
Yes. Light's facing the wrong way at the minute, but it... Horn, ready? Okay.
You'll have to turn it round, obviously.
Oh yeah, when I untie.
Oh, there's somebody else coming up now. That's
Oh right.
been a bit of a...
That's better, isn't it?
Right, so we've got dazed and confused. 1511348.
Yeah.
Have you been through before? How many people on board?
Two.
Two adults. Any pets?
No.
Been through before?
Yeah.
I still have to go through the blurb, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've got buoyancy aids, you recommend you
Yeah, I
wear
wear
them.
mine.
But
Yeah.
if you haven't, that's fair enough. You've got no pets,
No.
no naked flames inside.
No, the gas has turned off.
There's nothing on the roof.
No.
If you keep the inside lights on, it helps.
Yes.
I see you've got a torch
Yeah.
at the back
Yeah.
as well.
Wife will be downstairs anyway.
Keep your boat in the centre of the tunnel. Go as fast as you like.
Yeah.
It'll probably be chilly in there.
Yeah, I'm prepared. I mean, I'm quite warm with this on at the minute, but I'm keeping it on.
Hello.
Hello.
Always travel in the direction you're heading and never reverse.
No.
And
You're gonna
if
ask
you
me
are in
about.
trouble, the alarm signal is one long blast every 30 seconds and repeat until you hear 3 short blasts come back.
Yeah.
So once these 2 come through, I'll let you in.
There's 2,
All right.
is there? Yeah. You can keep that because I've already got one
Oh, that's good.
from when we came through north.
Oh, there's another 2.
Oh right. Oh.
Nobody else
Yeah,
after
well
that.
then.
Here it is. Have you changed your light round?
No, I'm going to when he's gone past. We're not likely to move. I'm going to tie the middle, untie the front, put it on. Well, here we are on day 32 of our cruise, and this is where I'm going to end the video. We're at Westport Lake at Tunstall, just north of Stoke-on-Trent, and we've come through Harecastle Tunnel this morning. Took us about 40 minutes straight through. We were the leading boat, so we could dictate the pace, so that was trouble-free. And we've changed the route that we planned to take because of the situation with the lack of water on the Pennine section of the canals. The Rochdale Canal, we're told, is very shallow, and I've been getting notices that locks are closed and all sorts of things, so I think going onto the Rochdale would have been problematic and probably would have added extra time onto the journey. So having turned round at Slowett, we've cut short the full journey really, but in mileage terms we were due to do 270 miles and we've actually done 236 miles when we get back, plus 13 miles on the Peak Forest which we hadn't built into the itinerary. So you're talking about 249 miles as opposed to 270, so it's not that much different. And we will have taken 38 days, which was what we'd originally planned anyway, so it's not really added any length in time terms onto the cruise, and we've had an enjoyable cruise. I'm glad we haven't gone down the Rochdale, because to be fair, when we got to the bottom of the Huddersfield, we just thank goodness we've got no more Huddersfield Canal to do, because we really struggled at the locks. You couldn't get off the boat. Sue walked most of the locks, because to pull in and get her back on the boat was virtually impossible. So she did quite a bit of mileage on foot on that section. So we've done altogether 240 locks. That's 120 up to Slowett and 120 back. There weren't any extra locks on the Peak Forest that we did. So I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos. I hope you've seen something that's a bit of interest, and all it remains for me to say is thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next cruise.